everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie and my channel is all about luxury, vintage, fashion, and styling. So if you're interested in any of those, please consider hitting the subscribe button below. So I've gone a little handbag crazy recently. There was a period where I wasn't buying hardly anything. I was trying to be really mindful with baby coming and I was focused on kind of getting baby items, but I had the urge recently and I feel like I've kind of like gotten all the baby stuff done and I've been on the vintage hunt again. So I found some amazing bags. I actually have 3 new bags coming. So this is the first one I'm going to show you guys, and it is a Chanel bag. So I had about, I don't know, like $100 of store credit for the RealReal. So I was browsing on there, and of course, instead of, you know, just getting something small, I saw this Chanel bag and the price was actually pretty good for it. And I love the bag. I thought it was something different in my collection. So let me show you guys and then I'll talk a little bit about it. So it came in the RealReal dust bag. It didn't have its own original dust bag with it, which is fine with me, honestly. Not that big of a deal. And it comes with like its receipt and the authenticity tag, which didn't come attached to it because this was a final sale item, which a lot of their vintage items are, unless there's of course like an issue with authenticity. So I'm definitely gonna be getting this authenticated from Real Authentication just in case I do that with all my bags. I'll link that below if you guys are interested. And the handbag I got is this beige chocolate bar tote bag. And I chose this bag because this is actually the first beige Chanel bag in my collection, I believe. Yes, it's the first beige Chanel bag in my collection. I've wanted a beige one for a while, but I didn't really want like a classic flap. I kind of want something different. And I saw this one, I fell in love. Here's a close-up, so you can see the little CCs. And this is from the 2003 collection. And they call this the chocolate bar collection. So there's a ton of like flat bags and different style bags that have the squares. And sometimes they have the CCs embossed and sometimes they don't, just depending on the bag style. This is super cute tote. It's the same on both sides. And if you open it up, you can see the Chanel lining. It says Chanel all in it. Has its date code in the bottom, which is an 8 series, I believe. Yeah, an 8 series, which is like 2003. And it also has a strap, which actually unclips, which is great because you can either remove it, carry it as a tote, has a shoulder option, which is nice. And you can also attach, like if you wanted a longer strap or crossbody or whatever, you can attach your own strap too, which makes it really nice and versatile. So such a cute little bag. So the condition of this bag was listed as good condition. It did show some marks and things on the bag, especially like some wear. So actually I've cleaned this up a little bit. So I'm gonna insert some clips somewhere, probably over here, of me cleaning the bag with leather lotion. I have a video coming soon about like condition and repair of bags. So keep an eye for that. That's in my Handbags 101 series. But I just used that, here, actually I have it here. This leather lotion, I usually use this on my bags. This is Lambskin, and I always just like test a little patch somewhere else to make sure it's fine, doesn't remove any coloring or anything. But you can see in the video clips how I just gently buff it in to clean, let it dry, and it really works wonders on cleaning bags. So this little mark right here was actually much worse. I think it was like glue or something. It looks way better than it did before when I got it, so that's great. And honestly, for a beige bag, I found it to be in really good condition for the age. And yeah, nothing too extreme. I mean, definitely some wrinkles and stuff, but lambskin gets like that. I wasn't too fussed by it. There was a couple little stains on the inside, which don't bother me at all. And I always say with my vintage bags, this isn't technically vintage yet. It's 18 years old, so almost vintage. 20 years and up is a vintage bag technically, so almost a vintage. But really, I'm not too fussed by stuff, especially if it's a beige bag and there's a little bit of wear, you know, I'm not bothered by it because that's just kind of part of it. And honestly, it makes me baby the bags less, I feel like, when there's already a little bit of like love to them. So it doesn't bother me at all. I love the size, it's so cute. Fits a phone, wallet, keys, sunglasses, like all the essentials fit in this perfectly. Like I said, it's lambskin, super soft. You can always like tell when you feel a Chanel bag, the quality of them, especially the vintage ones. So I love it. And this was I think it was like 1,125. It was listed on the RealReal. And then they add tax and shipping on top of that. So it came out a little bit more than that. But like I said, I had like $100 in credit on the account from a return. So I paid a little over $1,000 for this, which I thought was a pretty good deal. These aren't super common bags, so you don't find them everywhere. And yeah, I thought it was great. As far as cleaning, the only thing I'll say with beige bags you have to be aware of when you are rubbing, if they have been touched up or repainted, which may not be listed depending on who's reselling, and you know, they may not know the history of the bag, you do have to be really careful because a lot of times light colored bags have been repainted, especially like in Japan, but usually they'll list it. But that, if you use the leather lotion, that would like wear off. So you just have to be careful about that. And then you always have the options of getting it repaired by a professional too. Again, I'll talk about that more in my other video. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out when that one goes live. But yeah, this is my little bag. I'll show you some mod shots. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I have 2 more bags coming, so keep an eye out for those too. Until next time, bye.